looks like it's beginning to look a lot like live stream. Like live stream. I'm just gonna check that it's all a-okay. Going to my channel and it looks like I'm live streaming and I can hear myself. This is good. Okay, everything looking good. This is a very spontaneous live stream, nothing planned. We're just gonna roll ahead. And the theme, I chose the theme. I want to play historical tanks. If I'm gonna mention, it depends what part of the world you're in. Historical tanks, I think most people will, maybe not most people here, but will immediately think of T-34. The T-34. One of the most produced tanks, one of the most successful tanks in terms of winning world wars. We have a bunch of them in game here. From the Triumphant. Oh, hello, Napoleon blown apart. Hey. Like we have some fake ones. The Triumphant is a bit fake. T-34-85, T-34. Both are valid historical tanks. T-34 was decent enough. I don't have a camo on it. That's good. We're gonna run the T-34 around and see what happens. Let's battle and no, almost straight in. Yeah. Ooh, purple brain. Average player, that's and Bobo the cat, and we're low tier. That's no big surprise. T-34, 76mm gun, not a very accurate gun, but a big gun for a tank at the time it came. It was really big. It was a massive tank gun back then. Tank has gotten a lot of undeserved credit for its sloped armor. It was not in any way, shape or form the first tank to feature sloped armor, and the advantages of sloped armor are nowhere near as big as you would think. But yeah, there it is. Suffered horrible reliability issues. It did. Some of them were even they left the factory with a spare gearbox because the gearbox would fail. The only thing that saved the Russian countryside from being littered with broken down T-34s was that, yeah, they were destroyed in combat before they had a chance to break down. That's like their only their grace. But it took ammo to stop them, and they were built in sufficient numbers to hold back the people with the ammo. Look at that ricochet. Oh shit, and someone is hitting me from the back there again. That's Angry Connor. It has to be. I have to get closer to him. Yeah, what else about it? I once saw a documentary with a World War II expert. He claimed that T-34 looks like it's carved from cheese by a child with a blunt knife. Oh yeah, I see you now. And you burn. Ouch, ouch, ouch. Oh shit, I'm alone. Yeah. Well. So, well, while it was like this was the Volkswagen of tanks. It was the Volkswagen Beetle. It was never really a good model. It was not like not really genius in any way, but it was like average in like it was like you would expect from a modern tank at the time it was built in, and it didn't mess up a lot except in build quality. There were no big flaws except build quality. And of course they ironed it out a bit. They got to the T-34-85, bigger gun, better gun, bigger turret. Fixed some reliability issues, and suddenly it was a lot more competitive. And still, like for medium tanks, 85 millimeters of gun, nothing like it at the time. It was a monster. Still, build quality was, yeah, it was built by mostly unskilled workers at big factories where people had various motivations for going to work. It's built by everything from normal workers to patriots, nationalists, prisoners of war. It was a big effort. They rolled out like crazy. They built heaps and heaps of these things. Oops. Hello. Okay. If you roll ahead and take the first shot, I will be right behind you to retaliate. I don't like this. There's something wrong here. Everyone is spread everywhere. This is like fighting a war in a sandwich. There's just too much spread. Yep. Ouch. Yeah, I'm gonna need some help here. I have the boosters backwards on this one, and I blame entirely Wargaming for this cock up. They keep doing this. There was no order, so all the good players started putting it in the order of importance, and then suddenly Wargaming started auto-equipping. Oh, thank you. New tanks, and they're putting the fucking adrenaline in the wrong place. Get this base. Oh, come on. Me. Damn you. Even made me waste a premium shot. Yeah. So, much improved tank. Campers spawn. And this tank is not known for hitting shots on the move. Accuracy was never its strong point. It was never supposed to be, but look at that alpha. Glorious. 244. And these guys here are, for all intents and purposes, blind. I was hoping to get some cool internal components there, but alas. Yeah. So this is like This is where the T-34 really shone with this gun. Which is good. Solid. Solid. It's cheap to produce. Big gun. Punched through everything it could hit. Yeah, not very reliable, not very ergonomical. Like from the inside, it was not a modern tank. But, yeah. So, let's see here. If we look at the T-34 first, we're going to stick with the mediums for now. What tanks did this tank face? Well, no big shock here. They were German. And yeah, at the start there was a lot of rabble. I'm not going to take you through all the captured French tanks and of course the Czech tanks. Like have to go down to tier 4, I think, to find the 38, and this is the NA version, the welded one, which was never built. The real one was the T, which I believe they there put it. That's riveted. That's the real one. It's one of my favorite tanks. This is Skoda, I think. And this was a tank that the Germans had in quite some numbers. I think we're going to take this one for a spin. I think this one has a bit of an oversized gun at, let's see, I don't even know what, 75 damage. What kind of gun is this even? Doesn't say. Caliber 47. Yeah, that could be right, actually. That could be right. And yeah, this it's a good design. You see there's some slope on the front armor here. They have gone straighter up at the front to get some more room inside, which the T-34 sorely needed but didn't go for. Of course, the T-34 then got some more thicker armor because they slanted it more. But then again, this area that is vertical here, it can be made a lot thicker because it's a lot smaller. So there's not really a big weight advantage. There's some, but not big. Let's gonna run this for a while. This tank model was the basis for the Hetzer. It came very late in the war. This was a 1930s design. Hetzer came later in the war. Actually, because it was built on this platform, if you will say, everything was oversized a bit, but the same engineering was going it. Built to function by the same principles, but slightly oversized. Because it was a good design, it was reliable, it was sturdy, it was very effective to produce. Yeah, but of course, in 1940, it was also outdated with this gun in the function as a tank. The Hetzer could get away with it as a defensive weapon, tank destroyer with an oversized gun. Yeah, low tier. Come on, guys, let the light tank lead. I am the slowest light tank you have ever seen. I'm still running away. And it's really the cutest tank ever. Look how perfectly proportioned it is. This is like it's a show tank, that's what it is. It's so perfect. It looks perfect. It looks really perfect. Ooh, Covenanters down there. I'm gonna go up here and I'm gonna get sniped by some asshole in the back. Tiger tank is coming. Well, then I'm in big trouble. Is the Tiger here? Oh. Oops. You see, look at that. Oh, look at this Su-85B. The funny part is it doesn't have an 85mm gun. Wow. That was optimistic, now wasn't it? I'm gonna sneak up here while no one is looking. Ouch! What are you doing? Yeah, this guy is on fire. No, you didn't. Why am I still spotted? Yeah, I'm gonna have to run. I'm gonna have to run. Turn, damn you. Turn. I'm supposed to be a light tank. Yeah, this is a tank. The BT-7 preceded the T-34. BT means fast tank, and it was a fast tank. It was. They preceded the T-34. They had kind of the same suspension, but that's it. It's a Christie suspension, American design. This isn't looking too promising. We are short on hit points. Why? What? When you only have one shot? Aren't you supposed to be an autoloader? Have you forgot to autoload? Oh my god, can you believe the luck? I don't know if that was enough for a kamikaze. Let's see, the Cruiser 4 is a tier 3. That's too bad. Yeah. I have you know, says the martyr in the bush. I talk too much here. Too much to be said about these tanks. Where was I? Yeah, good tank. Not gonna touch on tank destroyers yet. We're gonna stick to the light medium thing. And we're gonna lose this one. I have no doubt. If we win this one, I will not be watching it. Yeah, of course, the early T-34s would face loads of these things. And also, we got this here, the Panzer 3. This is the A version. Let's not bore you with that one, should we? And rather go to the... Wait a minute. 3. There's the regular 3. Which was a solid design. Very solid. Here. The Maybach engine was in place. It was a really good design. This one has the 55mm long gun. Fun story. 50mm gun, yeah. Fun story about this gun. This gun was capable of taking out T-34s and maybe even KB-1s. But during the invasion of Russia, the Panzer III did not have this gun. There's a story behind it. Wait, did we win? No, we lost. Ooh, Marder did well. From his camp. Yeah. Oh, getting bells and whistle. Have to click them all. Panzer III. Fun fact is that Hitler actually predicted that they would need a bigger gun on the Panzer III. So he sent out a decree. He demanded that like the supply, I'd have to remember what it's called in German now. Yeah, the guy, the branch of government in charge of supply, they were to retrofit all the Panzer IIIs with long 50mm guns. And those guys, they looked at the order and they said, nah, we're not gonna do that. That can't be needed. Look at the short 50mm, it's such a good gun. And look at the 37, they're such good guns. They're never gonna go out of fashion. They're good guns. And yeah, rest is history. That could actually have toppled the Soviet Union before Christmas that first winter. May have been actually foiled by Intendantur, I think is the German word for that division. Oh, look at this. Because if they had put this gun on them, they would have had tanks capable of fighting the... Damn it. Fighting the T-34s and the KV-1s, as opposed to not having the tanks that could fight them. I hate not having adrenaline. Okay, shit. This is all going to hell, isn't it? Okay. This is just an... well... I guess you could call it realistic. I'm gonna hit from behind by that camper in the bush. This guy's trying to farm us for the camper. Ouch. Not fast enough to roll up. Okay, let's focus on this guy. These guys are running all over like scared rabbits. Very good tech design. Very good. Reliable. Affordable. Like, from what I can gather, the only downfall of this tank is... it was kind of built to be what it was. Did not have a lot of room to upgrade. The suspension couldn't carry much more. The turret ring was kind of at its limit. You couldn't put a bigger turret on it. I'm gonna do what these guys behind here did. And these guys are really upset with me now. Boom. Yeah. So yeah, it was kind of... it was like a modern car. Or a modern microwave. You can't... or a modern... You can't modify it. You can't tune it to be bitter. It's... everything is built to be exactly the way it is, and you can't just go up and oversize one bit of it. You could adjust a little bit, but then everything else started suffering from it. So it was... that was the downfall of the Panzer III, was its lack of upgradability. And look, it's nice. It has some slope, and also a very classic look. The T-34 also would see a few Panzer IVs. Here's the Panzer IV-A. It's with the... what kind of gun is this? Is it short 50? What is it? 32L42. God damn it. They stopped writing it on the blue tanks. It's a 50. Maybe it's a long 50 like the Panzer III has, but it's so similar. We won't be... wait, this is there. My mistake. They even look similar. This was the one I wanted to check. This is 75, short 75. And this was armored on the front only. The Panzer III was armored also on the sides. This one was mostly on the front. This was a punch through. It was like infantry tank, the British would say. So this was a gun used against formation of personnel and bunkers and stuff. Soft targets. Big explosive shells. Which is a bit funny because you can't get it with explosive shells in this game anymore. Which is just absurd. What have you done, Wargaming? I got a booster or certificate or some kind of nonsense there. Oh, I can buy a tier 10 gold tank. Seriously? Has there ever been a tier 10? Yeah. Think you can... Oh, yeah, wait. It's not premium, yeah. It's a tank research certificate. Temporary. No thanks. Ooh, I should be switching off my boosters. I shouldn't be running with those now. Also these. Yeah. 75. It was used a lot in like Western Europe in the start of the war. It was also used a bit in Russia. This is a bit more modern. It has some wider tracks. It has room for a bigger turret ring. It has a bit more internal space. This could be upgraded more than the Panzer III. And it was actually the only pre-war design that said it was in production throughout the war. But we're gonna choose a different version. We have lots of versions. Or are we? Yeah, we're gonna have to, because I don't like Mondays. The D. I think that's the compromise I'm looking for. It even has a birthday. What fortune. This has the long 75, which is not appropriate for this. No, this would not meet the regular T-34s. That would be this one. And it breaks my heart that I'm gonna play it now without high explosive ammo. That's just disgrace. But it's got to be done. Yeah. This is not a gun that's intended to be used on tanks. It isn't. This is an anti-personnel gun, which is just sad. It's a wait. Summertime, and the living is... Oh, there we go. Just threaten them with a song. Low tier again. Okay, come with me here, on the flank. Look at all those Panzer 4Ds on the red team. Why? What kind of setup is this? Panzer 4D is a very capable tank. This is not. It doesn't even have gun depression, which I would think was a minimum for a tank with nothing else. This is interesting. Not a tank to be seen. Oh, a tank to be seen. Look, all of us, we're all here. We're gonna be sneaky here. Yeah, when it hits, it hits. We're gonna hide. And when it comes around, we're gonna boom. Wait, this is supposed to be a 75mm. Why is it doing 100 damage? What can the reason for this be? 129. That doesn't make any sense at all. Okay, damn you. I'm not gonna be caught out in the open by you. Damn him, fam. How about we reverse roles? And I'll catch you in the open. If I have the depression for it. If I have the accuracy for it. Oh, come on. Let's finish this corner before going to something new. I'll spot him if you shoot him. Oh yeah, and of course we can't hit anything.
One of our trucks was hit. Enemy is hit.
You're about to leave your cover, like it or not.
Punched right through their armor. The engine is smoking.
Okay.
Engine stalled. We can't move.
Engine. How did he shoot my back through my front?
Let's move on.
How? How did he do that? Ouch. Well. This is such a sad tank. Without the tank gun and without the armor. You can see it's an early design by the front. This dent on the front of it. Good game. It's not a good game. I was low tier and a useless tank. Sad tank. Which is a shame because like the Panzer IV is quite likely my favorite tank design. And yeah. The early versions were not supposed to fight tanks. They were not. Okay. I can't even sit back and watch this anymore. We're gonna have to let them fight it out on their own. And we're gonna go to the upgraded, because now we are... What did the T-34-85 face? And it faced the real Panzer IV, which is a completely different beast. See, we have the D here, and we have the G. The D... Good tank. We're gonna just skip by the D. Oh wait, it has a birthday, but this also, yeah, it has a much better gun. That it does. Yeah, we're gonna have to play it. I didn't even check if I had premium ammo, but we're gonna play. So this is with a proper anti-tank gun. Shot assault. Detlef Martin behind. Oh. Dumb ape. Stug, also a very capable and historically correct machine. And this tank is a realistic kind of accurate. Yeah, someone saw me. Someone saw me. Can you believe it? That's like the king of tracking shots, right there. Oh my god. It's not supposed to be a well-armored tank. Now is it? Am I holding a whole red team like here? All by myself? Am I just hitting tracks here? Is that what this is about? And now I'm shooting tanks that are already dead. Okay, here comes the run for freedom. I don't care about you, I want the BDR. The beady-eyed one. Oh my god, can I do anything except tracks? Thank you. I'm doing tracks even when I'm doing damage. Always tracks. Bye. Already on my way out. Don't let the door hit me on my way out. Yeah. This must be the king of track hitting tanks. High explosive up the tailpipe. Yeah, this is more like it, but god damn it. 560 damage and about the same in assist, but okay, I'm gonna have to give this one a worthy opponent. Where is my details here? 13 shots. I hit with 8 and did 500 damage. Penned with 7. So it should be... Oh, we won with the A as well. Okay. Moving up to the... This is a tank that would have faced the 85s. See, it's got some shielding on the side here from the Russian anti-tank rifles, and could have had on the sides as well. The Age did have that, but the Age, where did that go? We used to have Age... There, the Age suspension should have shields on the side, but this one doesn't. We got a slightly more accurate gun, bit more DPM. There's not really enough to distinguish it from the last one. So we're gonna skip this one, it's just more of the same. But the 85, okay, now it's gonna be a tougher competition, because the 85 would also have faced the Panther. But not this Panther. Oh no. This one. So almost this one, but this one. Or yeah, we're gonna roll with this one, because this has the proper gun, which is an overlong gun, even though the Panther in this game has an even longer gun. But this is as close to the real Panther as we have in this game. And if we find a T-34-85, we will shoot it. We will shoot it. There's no one. There's KV-2, KV-1S. U-Panzer? Well, I'm sure they didn't have those in the war, but... Okay. Also this was a very modern tank when it came. Very modern. Especially like the suspension was state of the art. Not the most maintenance friendly, but extremely stable. I have heard said, I can't guarantee it, but I have heard said that the suspension on the Panther tank gave a bigger advantage than the gyro stabilization on the American M4 tanks. You could shoot better with a Panther on the move than with an M4. Even though the M4 had... Oh, look at that! Even though the M4 had a kind of gyro. It's a kind of gyro. Gyro. It's a kind of gyro. There's got to be someone over here somewhere. Hiding somewhere. How the hell could you be hiding in that little bush? You dirty little light tank. Oh God, what has happened behind me here? What kind of absurdity has gone down? Yeah, I'm not buying this one. I will shoot this Russian tank. I will ricochet him because he has stalinium all over him. That didn't work out too well now, did it? I'm thinking my team is not really doing... This one he has a big mouth. We're gonna kick him with the inactivity. And yeah, in this tank this strong, that's... I'm just gonna slam down the hammer here. This one has a shit tank, but this one is a good tank. Yeah. This is just bad. This is just horrible. There's no excuse for this. Well, that was a Panther. Panther couldn't save the day. T-34-85 would also have faced the Tiger, but we're not gonna touch on the Tiger because that's a heavy tank. We're sticking with mediums now for no apparent reason. Like what other tanks would the T-34 have faced? If we don't look at tank destroyers, don't look at heavies. Now I think we've gone through the most important ones. So, if we look at the German tanks then, Panzer 3, Panzer 4, Panzer 6, that Panther is the 6. What would they have faced? Well, in France, they would have faced some fairly competent machinery. They're probably classed as light tanks. There's an absurd lack of tanks here. D1, FT, UA, D2. Yeah, this one, the B1, that's an obvious. That's a heavy tank, though. Don't think this BDR was built. Yes, it's the Char B1. I think that's the one they would have faced there. The British left some Churchills at the beach in France. Also not something they would have faced on the Western Front. They just left there. They bogged down on the beach. So then we're gonna have to turn our eyes to North Africa. Because in North Africa, they faced the Italians. We don't have any low-tier Italians here, do we? No, not until tier 6. I don't know if they met any P-43s in Africa. I doubt it. Italians in Africa had mostly tankettes, which is kind of like an armored suit and a revolver. But the British, oh, they had They had it all. No, they didn't. They had lots of useless... yeah. We're gonna skip by the Churchills. They've had some Churchills in North Africa. They did really well there. They were climbers. The Crusader. The Matilda. The Covenanter. The Valentine. There's a whole array of useless tanks here to choose from. I don't know if the medium 3 was actually used. The cruiser tank was used. The Vickers medium. I know they used the Vickers mediums there, but I'm pretty sure they did not put in the Vickers tanks against Panzer 3s and 4s. That would have been absolute madness. This shouldn't be able to dent the Panzer 3 or bounce anything from Panzer 3. So we got the cruiser. What's the best cruiser we got here? Highest cruiser. Okay, so we're gonna have to run one at tier 3. Cruiser, very competent tank. Nothing especially bad to say about it. It did have reliability issues. True. It did have an antiquated design. It was a dead end. It was an evolutionary dead end. I think that's a polite way of saying it. In a different way than the Panzer 3, because the Panzer 3 was actually very well built, but without room for upgrading. This one was just a design that was never going anywhere. It wasn't. I'm sad to say, it was never going anywhere. But I like the gun on it. Good old 2-shot. Of course, there's someone in the back. There's always someone in the back, and I'm always sticking my head over the top. God damn it. Yep, we're gonna lose those two. There's no helping it. They are gone, unless they focus fire like there's no tomorrow. Damn it. Oh, come on now. Don't be that way. You know there's a lot of you, but...
Enemy armor is damaged. Nice shot. That one ricochet.
auto aim fails us. Okay, this one is done.
Enemy is hit. Enemy armor is damaged.
Damn it. Damn you. Come quite mobile here.
Enemy vehicle destroyed.
God, are you here again? Where's my boost? Speed boost on wrong key. Gotcha.
Penetration.
This guy is completely focused on me. You really are obsessed, aren't you?
We got 'em. Punched right through their armor. Vehicle
Yeah, I hang in there as long as I could. Just too much red to go through. So, this was a tank the Panzer 3s and 4s would have faced in North Africa. Another one is the... let's see. The Valentine. Like, these are... all these British things in North Africa, they are... I call them evolutionary dead ends. Evolutionary dead ends. That's best we can can do for them. Because they were not great tanks. They were. I don't even have so much to say about them. They were produced by companies like Vauxhall, and they were built under extreme time pressure. There are lots of let's see. Yeah, lots of excuses to be made, but regardless, these were not good tanks. They were simply not good tanks. And you just have to look at them to see. It looks like they've started with something, and then they've added on this and added on that, and they've built these rigs with everything bolted onto them, and it's not a design that's been well thought through in advance. And compare it to a Panzer III if you like. There's no comparison. Look, I'm about to arrive at the scene of the crime, and I got a gun that fails me. That's kind of the only thing I can say in favor of the of the British tanks is the guns. The guns were extremely capable. Thank you. I always wanted someone to park behind me. Always wished that would happen. I did. Yeah, you see that 2-pounder in the Matilda BP? It's a capable little thing. It's low on caliber, but it's capable. It's capable of losing this battle. But look at this. I'm doing 24. And that's probably way faster than this tank had any chance of doing in real life. I'm more like at tier 3. 4. That's uncommon. 4 or 5. Yeah. It's just a Covenanter, a lot more fun. A lot more fun at once. Low on penetration, but if we manage to sneak it into a top tier battle, there is something wrong with this one. I'm gonna, let's see here, Discords. Nope, not that one. Webcams. Nope, not that one. There. I think that helped the quality. Okay. Oh, we're top tier. Never would have guessed. Yeah, I've switched off all my boosters and boosters. That makes all the difference. I've given up hope in a... I hope that the matchmaking is free. I'm like a raging Trump voter in December. The game was stolen, I'm saying. That's my Gospodin Roman. Okay, friend Roman. Friends Roman's countryman. Sure, that's not what he's trying to say, but okay. Oh, come on. Wasn't there a guy up here? Where did he go now? want them to push. They never do. They don't push. They just don't. I'm gonna scare you. Boo. Boom, 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 boom. I like this gun. I really do. We lost a cruiser. And this tank has a lot of depression over the side, but not over the front. Boom, 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 boom. It's a lot of damage in that double, double. Double, double. It's the double, double, double. Okay. Did you just leave the top? Wait, did I just double bounce this guy here? That one bounced. I'm so surprised. Why would it not bounce? I like this boom, 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 boom. Double, double. It's a double, double. See? 250. Boom, 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 boom. Leaves the M7. Where is the M7? Could be there. Could be there. Oh yeah, wasn't too far off, was I? Okay, it's coming home. It's coming home. Yeah, I managed to get 50 in there at least. Yeah, kill. Yeah, this is a fun tank, and it was never a success. It's just a... yeah. Oh! Tier 2 Clan Knight! Tier 2? Oh god, I hope never. Donuts, I didn't see you there. Yeah, I hope never Tier 2 Clan Knight. That's the answer. Moving up, the next tank, the... What do I have? This is the Matilda. This is technically a medium tank, so we're gonna have to use it. This is another tank that Panzer 3s and 4s would have faced in Africa. One of the trickiest they would have faced, actually, of the medium tanks. It's slow. It's slow. And it's low tier, which for sure does not help anything at all. Yeah. This tank has gotten a speed buff to the point where it's not super slow, and it's looking absolutely stupid because this is supposed to be one of the slowest tanks ever made, and it's just racing across the field here. Whee! 2-pounder, famously accurate 2-pounder gun. Can't hit shit here. Can't pen shit there. And the logo is starting to look a bit out of sorts. Ouch! How? Where? Where was that penned? I can't see the hole anywhere. Ah, under the gun? It's not supposed to be a place you can pen the Matilda. Oh god. Thank you. You have no more tracks, mister. Your tracks are mine. All your tracks are belong to me. Peeker's advantage. Anyone say Peeker's advantage? That logo turret is surprisingly small from here. Oh, you're starting to annoy me here. There goes the Matilda and the logo. Okay. That's my cue, that is. Ouch. Didn't have time to swap ammo. Ah. Why? This is a capable tank, it is. It truly is. And it's much better top tier. Needless to say, but the speed buff, it could have done without it. Damn it. It's not necessary. It's just stupid. There's no place. Ouch. I've been spotted and I have no hit points. This guy seems to be comfortably AFK. As we all are. Ah, okay. Matilda fought a lot against 3s and 4s and even tigers in Africa. Not many tigers, but a few. I was going to add another one, another British tank that they would face in Africa. Touchless heavy tank. I'm not going to touch the heavy tanks, but we have the Crusader. The Crusader, which has got that double shot. This has become a very interesting tank here. Of course, it never had any business having a double shot, but there we go. G, Gargoyle, Scavenger. Lots of big guns. Help, help, team! I will spot, I will take the lead. You just follow me on my lead and I will lead you to victory. Or horrible defeat. We are not. This tank is a bit too long, that's a problem. It's a bit too long for my cover. That's what it is. And I think I was just spotted. No, I was not. I'm a sneaky one. That I am. I'm still not spotted. Come on, reload, reload. Oh, that's a big hit. isn't it? I like this double shot thing. You can make sure you track them. You don't have to guess anymore or risk it. Now you can just make sure. It disappeared. 1 minute it was there and then it disappeared into thin air. This double shot this is a brilliant tank now. Don't let anyone tell you differently. The gun is still accurate. The gun is still accurate even if they gave it a double shot. This is not a shotgun. 3, 4, 5, 6. Where's the last one? What is the last one? Look how I'm avoiding his line of sight. Completely unintentionally. My armor is my speed. My armor is my speed. Come on. There we go. That's how you know you're fucked up. Why do I miss every other shot? Oh god, it turns slowly. Engine boost. Save the toaster. We must save the toaster. The toaster is no longer in danger. And the Lux is fast. This one is also fast. Because I can take the shorter route. Yeah, on the move shots. Not any good. But 1,000 damages. It'll do. Tank could have done more, but then we are through the British mediums because they didn't meet the Cromwell there, and we don't have any grants. We don't have any grants. But we have the second best and almost identical thing, because in North Africa the German mediums would also face American mediums. American built mediums especially, driven by British crews and built to British specifications, like the M3 Leave. That was actually an M3 Sherman, which is, like, if you start looking at it you will see that underneath there's an M4. Look at this gearbox arrangement here. This round thing bolted together, the gears is protruding in the front. Look at the, just look at the tracks themselves with the V-shapes. Look at the sprocket wheel, the diamond star shape. Look at the bogies, the tracks, everything. Look at it from behind here. Look at this line going up from the back towards the front. This is an M4 tank destroyer. Funnily enough, as almost everywhere else they made a tank and then they made a tank destroyer. But here, the British got the tank destroyer first. A tiny gun on top was actually the gun that was supposed to be the anti-tank gun. Very small. The gun on the side serves to function as an infantry gun for high explosive shells, but in this game we are using the big gun for shooting tanks. And yeah, I can see when there's been a lot of Sir die a lot. Okay, that's a good one. I haven't seen that one. Yeah. There's been a lot of critique against the high profile and everything, but that's 7 done. Is it done? Reports from the crew. The British crew that got to drive these tanks were absolutely ecstatic with them. Because these tanks were reliable. They were properly built. They were built to be driven. It's like... Yeah, I don't even know how to explain it. But you can see, this is a complete design. This is not a patchwork. And this also reflected in the reliability, the ease of repair, the ease of operation. This was a very well thought through design. From the bottom. And okay, the thing with the high profile stuff, that's a bit of a fuck up, or what you would like to call it. I've been spotted. We have scared someone. Oh, look at this logo here. Fuck him. Did I just miss? I do miss a lot, don't I? There goes your tracks, mister. There go I over the bush. It's feasible. It's doable. It is. At that. Oh, this hill isn't high enough. Ah. This hill isn't high enough. Aha. Gotcha. I could get my small tanker turret over there, but not this beast of a personal gun thingy. Okay, I'm gonna run away. Run. Looks like I should be able to clear it, but that's just because the gun is mounted so low. I still can't. Hello, boo-boo. Are we gonna make a clean slate here? I'm the risk here. I'm a one-shot, even to this T-28. I could have included this in the Soviets along with the BT tanks. I may yet. I may yet. All is not lost. They were actually in use early in the war. The Panzer IIIs and IVs would have faced a few of them. Okay. Here's M3 Lee. Yay. Of course, as long as we are talking about it, they would have met a bunch of M4 thingies. Like from the Sherman in the British disguise to the Firefly. Also British. They would have faced the... Maybe? No, maybe not the Jumbo. Not the EC8 in... Yeah, they would have faced the EC8 later on in the war, for sure. Not in Africa, though. What the hell just happened here? The regular M4. what should we say about the M4? This is the cast body. See the nice rounded one? It's the M4A1, is it? Which is also... It's a brilliant tank, it is. Also one of my favorite designs of all time. Especially the rounded one. I think it looks a bit like a 1950s Buick. Just look how nice and rounded it is. We got the Sherman here with a slightly more angled kind. Then we got this E4 thing with its welded construction. It's just a sad thing in comparison. Well, I like those two. I can't not like them. Yeah, they all have birthdays even. This one has a slightly longer gun, so we're gonna go with this one. So, in this game, it's a turret that can bounce things. It generally doesn't bounce anything, which is also the case from real-world experience. Easy to produce, well-thought-out design. Designed for production, for usability, for maintenance. Not particularly for combat effectiveness, strangely enough. I can say that's like the downside about this tank, is that it's not really a good fighting vehicle, but it's so good at everything else. Oh, Spike, you asshole. It's look at that 131. He's going off all by him lonesome. No. Look, you can get bounces off the turret on this thing. Okay. Relax, dicker man. He's mine, he's mine, he's mine, he's mine, he's mine, mine. Okay, thank you for respecting my wishes. Thank you as well. I'm getting a Reaper medal here. That's 3 kills in 3 shots. Last one had 1 hit point. Ooh, oh no. Oh shit. Let me go. If I go, there will be trouble. But if I stay, there will be double. So you got to let me know. Should I stay or should I go? Oh, holy shit, I broke my Reaper streak for that. Don't you give me no good games before this is won. You're gonna jinx us all. 2 full health heavies left here. Oh, he had more health than I remembered. Hey. Well, what the hell happened to my web camera? What is this thing? There. And that thing. This is just stupid. Yeah. M4. Brilliant tank. Except for it didn't have much combat effectiveness. It wasn't good at fighting other tanks, and it was never supposed to be. You had tank destroyers for that, said American doctrine at the time. Let's see, Panzer 3s and 4s, what else did they meet of medium and equally light tanks? Well, let's see here. We have covered the M4, even though there are multiple versions of it. M3 covered. We're gonna have a look, one more look at the British here, because we have the Cromwell, of course. Not the Cromwell B, the regular. The Cromwell here. Here is our Cromwell. But wait, maybe we should play the Explorer, because I don't think I have any battles in it. One battle in it, and it's a win. Fire it up. Cromwell, yep. Like one of the more complete British tanks. One of the tanks that where they had sat down before they started to build it and decided how to build it. And it's, you can tell, like, compared to the cruisers, you can tell it's made to a plan. It's made for a purpose and for a plan, with a plan in mind, and not all their ideas were especially good, like the flat turret front, but it ended up being a good tank as a package. Quite a good tank. It was also succeeded by the Comet, which was a possibly great tank. It would have been a great tank for 1943, but it was kind of like it did the same thing that same problem that Panzer III had. It had reached its upgradability limit. It was built the way it was, and not with upgrading in mind. So you see, right after the war, it was superseded by the Centurion, which was a far more modern design, hull and turret and everything. But the Cromwell, as a wartime design, great little machine. Great, great. And this looks a bit... Oops. Yeah, I did that on purpose. Not even gonna lie. Who did I just see? Ooh, another one like that, and I could rack him up. I could rack him up. Look, there was another one. And one more. Rack. No! What's this? Kill. No. Boo. Oh my god. This is supposed to be a moderately to well accurate gun. And suddenly I start missing everything. Ooh, a kill. And another one. Well, this is... Okay. I got to take on this gargoyle here. I got to take him on. I'm gonna toy with him. Woo. Hello, Mr. Gargoyle. Come play a song with me. I'm gonna toy with you. Ooh, the Cromwell it's an excellent tank in game, and it was a good tank. It's a well-built tank. Yay. I I have to admit, I don't know if the Sentinels made it to Europe. I don't know. I just don't know. I don't understand. I'm sure there were no Japanese tanks in Europe. There can't have been. I'm refusing to believe it. Bees, I don't think so. Turbo? No. Firefly? No. Certainly no Swedish tanks. No Chinese tanks. That's for sure. Which leaves us with... no. The Matilda. We've already looked at the Matilda. There's plenty versions. We were talking like A20. It's a prototype for the T-34. The T-28. There would have been a few T-28s up and about. Big lumbering copies of a Vickers Mark III, I think it was. Useless in almost any way you choose to look at it. I'm not gonna spend this cool camo on it. And a carbon T-28, that's hot. But this one, maybe. This one looking absolutely useless. No. This one's be cool. We're gonna put this one. We're not gonna put a premium camo. This one costs money to refuel, but it's cheap at tier 4. We got ammo. We got some equipment. We're gonna have to run with it. I remember back in the day, this used to be a very fun tank because it was exceptionally mobile. Not in terms of speed, but in terms of cornering. It was like a light tank with a heavy tank skin on it. Oh, come on. Let's go. Puka Puka. Mattias Nordberg. Ollie? What is this? Ollie.
Let's get this show on the road.
It's still kind of mobile, but it feels more sluggish now. I don't know if it really is, or if it's just everything else having surpassed it. Maybe. I'm not sure. But look, it's such a big box of cardboard. Ow! I said cardboard, and cardboard it was. How did he manage to slip that one in? Yeah. And like, against the Panzer 3s and 4s, this tank was a sitting duck. As you can see here. You can see why. It's too big, you can't miss it. Back in the days when the guns were inaccurate pieces of shit. Having such a big target was like it was all you could dream of as a tankist. Tanker. Panzer Schutze. Can you believe it? I aim and I aim and I aim and miss, and he just snaps me with that big 10.5 centimeter gun. That's not even interesting. Okay. Have we forgotten any of that? Are we done? Are we? No. No, no, no. No, 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 no. Oh, no. Oh, no, no, no. We need to slap in. We should probably do a T-46 as well, but at least BT-7 would have been in use at the time. If we get a quick match, if we die fast. Oh, Sir dies, die a lot again. Tin robot, snip tank boss, snip has been cut. He's been cut.
Time to roll out.
Let's gonna comment more on that. Yeah. This is the fast tank. BT, fast tank. The B is actually a V. And I'm not even sure what the word for speed is, but I think it's a word that the Russians have borrowed from French vitesse. Vite, which means fast, as you all know. You can see this GG Hunter, I've fought against him also today.
That one didn't go through.
This tank is reversing quite... Oh shit, they're all here. And my gun is not hitting. Why is my speed at my repair slot? Good God. You see what I'm working with here? Wow. Look at the alpha of this thing. You really got to keep it rolling. If you wanna dance with me, if you wanna dance with me.
We've hit them hard. They're knocked out. We didn't even
Really? Suddenly it starts hitting exactly where I aim? Yeah, that's not suspicious at all. The tank, if you aim slight off center, it misses the tank. But if you aim exactly center, it goes exactly center every time. Took some aiming, that did. Wait, there's more? Fuck. I thought I'd killed so many and still had... There's so many left. Again, my consumables have swapped place. Again. Stop tracking me, you bastard. Or I will hurt you. I will hurt you.
Enemy is hit. Our truck is hit. It could break any minute. We've hit them hard. Penetration.
No! Oh, the war was almost over, and I just had to go and get myself killed. Boo! Well, BT-7 is a fun, fast tank. It was in use in 1940. Oh, first class, yay! As was the T-46 in very small numbers, but I can't... they've nerfed it so much, it's not any fun anymore. 2 shots... Damage 75. Boop, boop. Oh, yeah. I think this means we're done for tonight, and there's a chance I will start streaming a bit more on Twitch instead of YouTube, because Twitch has a bit looser approach to music. As well they should. That said, I haven't checked if my last stream was taken down. But yeah, Dasm78 on Twitch. Yeah. I'm gonna continue this some other day with heavy tanks and TDs. Historic tanks. Thanks for watching and good night.